comments, questions?
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, thank you very much for the wonderful class. Here from the class, I can understand that purity is a force.
Yes.
So, what are the ways or steps our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada expected us to be pure? Because there is external body as a subtle body. So, what way we have to be pure?
I don't understand your question yet.
Can
you repeat your question?
Yes, Maharaj. So purity is the force. Srila Prabhupada said that purity is the force. So what way we have a subtle body as well as a grass body. We follow 4 regulative principles from grass body. Of course, for subtle body, we'll chant and other things. We'll think about Krishna and follow him. So what ways we have to increase our purity?
Sadhana will increase your purity. Increase your sadhana quality and quantity. So will improve by that. All right.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Okay, please. Next question.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
So Maharaj, even in like normal material life, when we see somebody who is quite fearless, we do keep coming across such people who are quite fearless. So, and even if they may not be devotees, it means that they have some past things of devotion or something inside them, because as you mentioned,
they have some material security, making them think like that. Material security. They have somebody in the government whom they can rely to if there's any danger. They will feel like that. They have a lot of money to take care of their difficulties or challenges, other health-wise, so they will feel like that. So we mentioned material security brings some fearlessness also. System. So we have material security, which help us make one look fearless. And we have a spiritual and eternal purity, which makes one fearless. So if you see a materialistic person who is fearless, you know, either is a witch or is a wizard. Or he has some money that depending upon that is making the person like that. Or he has some physical strength also. If someone has physical strength, you think like a lion. I'm the king of this jungle, so nobody can do me anything. So fearless. I'm the king here. So all this, all the material thing brings some sense of security. So people can feel fearless in that way. That will stay for some time. And the material energy will take it away. I will become empty.
Can I say something?
Yes, you're free.
I was thinking that some of the materialists, they are fearless out of foolishness. They are overconfident.
Yes.
They think nothing can happen to them. They are so proud, they're so proud that they don't understand that disease can come, death can come, their destiny can change at any time. They're so puffed up, covered by ignorance, that they are foolishly fearless.
Yes. Yes, because they're thinking that their money will save them. Yeah, if I have sickness, my money, I will get. If I have problem, I can run to such and such friend, they will take care of me. Yeah, that is foolishness. Without understanding that very soon, material energy can take all these things in a moment and become helpless. Yes, foolishness. Thank you.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Please accept
Hare
my
Krishna.
it was really wonderful. You told in the class that devotees are even more fearful than materialists in case of corona. So
Yes, is it not true?
from yes, Maharaj, I've seen that. So when pandemic or Hare Krishna.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, Maharaj. So when pandemics or diseases like this come, we see one side. My father has some Muslim friends. They are absolutely fearless, or you can say, I don't know if it is foolish that they have faith in Allah and they move out in streets without taking any precautions. So that, according to me, is little. But on the other side, devotees who are supposed to have faith in God, faith in Krishna, they are so fearful that they refuse to meet even for the kirtans. Like now the situation is normalizing, but still so many devotees are fearful that if corona happens and like that, and they don't want to meet and or association. So what is the middle ground? Like how do we know if the devotees, this is fearlessness or this is foolish?
I have seen that many ISKCON temple had corona patients. Many, Vrindavan, Mayapur, Mumbai, Delhi, Bangladesh. So many temples they had many COVID-19 virus patients, many. But all along we are taking all the necessary precautions. But still, it came. Precautions is there, but we should know it's not sufficient. Our security should be Krishna. So if we are taking full shelter of Krishna, yes, and then take the precaution, because we have to also put the material measures there and leave the remaining for Krishna. It is what the devotees should do. But what is painful is that many devotees completely forgot Krishna side, and we fully absorbed in the external Krishna alone. That is faithlessness in Krishna. It's complete faithlessness. And I will speculate that because we are not faith in Krishna, so Krishna wants to teach us that he is still the supreme personality. So he allowed it to have it, so that tomorrow we learn our lesson that we should depend more on Krishna. Yes, we should take precaution, but we should depend more on it. That is intelligence. Although devotee didn't die, in Europe, some had some died, but in India, many people got sick, but we didn't have any dead from devotees in the temple. They all got cured. So Krishna is doing everything. So our fear was completely unnecessary because of our absorption in material consciousness, material things. That was the cause of fear. For your friends or relatives who were bold, were not afraid, and they move freely and did not get contaminated. It has to do with faith also. It has to do with faith. And the immune system is strong. If the immune system is strong and the faith is strong, nothing will happen. That's what happened to them. The majority of us, our faith is not strong, our immune system is not strong. When one is already afraid, and when it's already afraid, you are already sick. already. So say for Muslim, it is foolishness, and for devotee, not foolishness. It has to be based on faith. Based on faith. If one faith is strong, a immune system is strong, either you're Muslim or not a Muslim. These are the qualifications. To be strong, and nothing will happen. Even people who got it, they got cured. So why is so much unnecessary fear? When one has unnecessary fear, like I have internal bleeding, very, very dangerous. Internal bleeding is dangerous. Fear is like that, very dangerous. All right?
So Maharaj, if I desire to come to Vrindavan now, so would that be foolishness or like given the current circumstances, would that be intelligent choice or it would be sentimental choice?
What my own small mind, I will say that is intelligence. I will say that's intelligence. When something happens, where should a devotee run to? If something happened to a devotee, where should we run to? Where should a devotee run to when you have difficulty?
Krishna.
So, Krishna. The devotee should run to Krishna. You should not run to somewhere else. If we are a devotee, so go to Krishna. Yes. If we believe that, oh, Krishna will not protect me, oh, the so many things, oh, what should I do? Oh, then you have problem. The man is fixed, you can pass through everything. All right?
Maharaj, can I ask something in continuity of this question very briefly?
Okay, there was also somebody behind waiting for
Okay,
to finish
I'll
this
wait.
question.
I'll wait.
Thank you so much, Maharaj.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead with your question. No, it is.
Maharaj, you mentioned that if you have very high faith, immense faith and good immunity, then there is no problem. But most devotees don't have good immunity. They don't even have good health. So where does that
Yes.
leave them?
Very risky. Risky life. It's very, very risky. And that is our problem, that we are not making much advancement because of this essential ingredient for our Christian, is the foundation for Christian consciousness.
So where does that leave the faith, Maharaj?
Where?
So where the question of faith is there, where you're relying so much on Krishna, and you have bad immunity, then what happens? I've actually seen this in Mayapur, people suffering because they have no good health.
Yes. If one has a faith in Krishna, the immune system is not good. And Prabhupada told us about in Calcutta, when there was a epidemic situation like this, one man, Prabhupada mentioned this. This man, he was going to take only Ganges water. Every day he was sick. He didn't die. He got cured. That was his faith. The immune system was weak. He got sick. But he has a strong faith that he won't take any medicine. He will only take Ganga water. And he took Ganga and he got cured. That is the importance of faith. The Prabhupada mentioned in the book. So if we have this, then we have the same experience. For anybody, either you are a Muslim or a Jew or whatever, this is faith. We have a clear understanding about Christian consciousness and followers. We have the same experience. The Christian will not look at the religion we belong. Christian will look at the faith we have in him. That's what Christian will look at. And he will respond to that. All right?
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, I just want to finish on that, saying that if we have to also value our bodies for the service of the Lord. So by actually
Yes.
going out and doing silly things, sometimes we have to think that are we actually respecting that body that we have surrendered to the Lord. So sometimes I feel that, you know, when everybody wants to go preaching and Harinam, because half the problem comes in Harinam, where you associate with a lot of outside devotee, outside public, and then you end up getting the coronavirus. And I've seen that happening in Mayapur now. But don't you think that we should actually think that this is a time where we can do our preaching online and not go outside so much, and yet, sort of preserve this body for the Lord when things get better? That was one point. And the second point was, I was also thinking that, I know that we all want to run to God, but really consciousness is in the heart, isn't it? So what is the point of running to Vrindavan if really we don't have that consciousness in us, that the Lord is with us at all times?
If the consciousness is not there, then we shouldn't do it. If it is there, then we should do it. If it's not there, don't do it. Because we are not going to get the best result because the foundation is wrong. So we get the best result. So we should not do it. If it is there, yes. If it is not there, don't. And yes, we should take care of the body. We should take care of the body. We should not act foolishly. Take care of the body. Now we have so many means to do so many things, even in one place. I was actually speak about the importance of doing parikrama on the online, the parikrama. What's the importance? So I mentioned that it is so beneficial in many ways. First of all, no expense. You're sitting in your house and do your parikrama. So no anxiety of getting, oh, how will I get room? Because it takes some months to apply. You can call the guest house, Mayapur guest house, and you never get a response for 1 week, 2 weeks. And even sometimes you get the appointment, I get room, you got there, the room is not there. So all this anxiety is not there. Then you are not going to worry about also getting to associate with people who doesn't have the same mindset with you. So there's so many benefits in doing that. So we have the facility of Zoom, so we can Zoom ourselves anywhere around the world and do our Christian can have association all over the world without even going to meet anybody. Can have the association. Still, when there's opportunity for physical association, we should do it. So our principle is place, time, and circumstance. This is we should use this principle to join everything will be successful. And we have seen that our founder Chara is expert in this. Place, time, and second property is expert in this. Everything perfect. He succeeded. So also we will succeed if we follow his footsteps. So we should do that. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Hey, Prabhu, we have been hanging along since. Ask a question so we can close. You want to ask something or we are just with us?
Yes, Maharaj.
What is your question? We're not hearing you.
Voice नहीं जाता है,
Hare Krishna Maharaj, can I ask the question?
Voice नहीं जाता है.
Someone is already speaking.
And now we can hear Prabhuji. Please tell Prabhuji.
Maharaj, we know that the death personified makes fearful to everyone. And we have seen the parents are dying and friends are dying, relatives. We hear also from the scripture and from the spiritual masters and devotees. But still, we know it, but still why people don't take it as a very serious problem to resolve it and take the shelter of for a permanent solution by taking the shelter of Krishna. So why still we people don't take seriously?
We don't know. We don't know. If you know, you will do it. This misunderstanding, this misunderstanding is there. We know. No, I don't think that we know. Because if you know, you do it. So the fact that we don't do the right thing means we don't know it. Everybody wants to do what is right. Everybody wants to do something good. But we don't do the good thing. Why? We don't know it. The day we will hear, that day we will act differently. The hearing is different from the sound hitting our ear drum. Hearing is different. We can hear a sound. It doesn't mean we have understood. It's different. So many times devotees say, why we know so much, we know so much, we know so much. I say, probably you don't know anything. If you know so much, you will not be like this. Be different. Just like you cannot tell me that I've eaten so much, my belly is not full. How? Then you have missing power. How can we eat so much and our belly is not getting full? Yeah, Krishna. To be sure. If you are not, then the belly will be full for some time. Before that gets digested, then you look for another food. So the problem is that we don't know. That is the answer. We don't know. Until we will know. When we get to know, we will act different. We are waiting for you to close to end the class. Prabhu, Mataji, Prabhu.
Thank you,
Waiting for you.
Narsingha Prabhu, you can speak now.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. Very nice class, Maharaj. But in my experience, I have seen most of the people, as you said, they are ignorant. They do not know what is the consequence. And such people, those who were showing such type of fearlessness, but the moment they face the real danger, then we see that they completely change. They become so fearful. And other way, if someone is really fearful, why not they dedicate fully their life for preaching Krishna consciousness? That is the best example of fearlessness. Krishna will protect, Krishna will provide, and Krishna will maintain. So why not to give fully for Krishna?
That's a comment or a question?
No, yes, this was a comment, like because one way, as you said, that people has to be fearless, and we find in the material life that some people are fearless. One reason what you said is correct, that they are feeling security, different type of materialistic security, or sometimes they are foolish. But in our case of devotees, if we are really fearless, then we should dedicate our life purely under the guidance of Guru and Vaishnavas for preaching Krishna consciousness. That's
Yes.
a real example of fearlessness.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you so
Hare
much.
Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you so
Krishna.
much.
Thank you, Maharaj. Hare
It's been
Krishna.
wonderful class.
Have a
Thank you so
wonderful
much.
day. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Okay.